So Scott, can you tell me about a time when you've had some conflicting priorities?
Throughout grade 11 and 12, I was involved in a range of different sports and cultural things, including Big Band 1 and Concert Band 1, and also rugby first 15.
Big Band 1, what's that?
Big Band 1 is a jazz band, basically.
Okay.
We played two different instruments, and basically both rehearsals and trainings pre-season were on at the same time.
Yep.
And so I had to decide when I would go to what.
Yep.
Based on what was coming up.
Yep.
So obviously if I had a concert coming up which I needed to be prepared for, then I would have to prioritise and make sure that I was at more music rehearsals.
Yep.
However, as the season grew closer, I then took some time off music and then obviously had to focus a bit more on the footy.
Yes.
To make sure that I was prepared for that.
Okay. So in terms of, what we're looking for here is process. How did you determine when you were going to do your footy and then your rehearsals and stuff like that? What sort of process did you run through in your own mind, and you might have listed it down on a piece of paper or whatever the case? Talk to me about the process of how you made those decisions.
Basically, I started off by talking to my coach and also talking to the music director as well, and seeing where they stood and what their attitude towards it was. Because it was actually very rare at the time that people did both, and that they had that conflict. But I did, the first thing I did was talk to them and see where they stood, and then I just kept in touch with them and kept making sure that they were happy with how much time I was putting into each, and that I was still up to date with everything and that I was still doing enough training. Okay.
And what was the outcome? Did you win footy? Did you get the role? What happened?
We succeeded in both. We didn't win the premiership, but it was a fairly successful season.